In fact, at the end of a performance, oftentimes the fans would go so wild. I was there once in Las Vegas at the Hilton. The fans were ripping the place apart, screaming. They were going crazy. And they announced, Elvis has left the house. Elvis, if they didn't say that, I think I'd still be there. Maybe I wouldn't be here. But they had to do that.
What's up, guys? So this is kind of an old topic. This happened over a year ago, but I never did a video on it, and I think it deserves a proper video. So the question of this video is, do you believe that Lisa and Priscilla should have been there to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award for Elvis? I remember thinking it was so cool that Elvis was finally awarded, like no other president did. Carter didn't, Reagan didn't, Clinton didn't, Bush didn't, Obama didn't, but now President Trump finally did. You know, again, this was a year ago, but I think the topic should be covered. I remember there was a lot of outrage that Lisa and Priscilla didn't go to attend. A lot of people thought that it was because of political reasons. You know, like they didn't like Trump, they didn't support him, so they weren't going to go there because of their feelings towards him. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I want to get your guys' take on it. What were your feelings on this matter? I actually posted about it on my Instagram page, and that's where some of these videos that you're going to see in this video are going to come from. And it had a big, all the followers there had like a big debate on what should have done. He should have done this. Elvis would have wanted his daughter to receive it for him. I don't know the reason why they weren't there, but I wish they would have been. Now here's a clip from Billy Smith that I put on my Instagram page, and I'm putting on this video for you. Listen to his thoughts, and then I'll get back to you.
It really upset me. If Elvis had been here to receive that award, it would have been one of the high points in his life. He probably would have worn it around for a week, showed everybody in the world it came up. He would have been that proud of it. And to think that none of his family was there to receive it. Nothing against Jack Soden, but you know, there was just too many of them that could have. I heard a lot of questions asked, and I've heard a lot of people respond. One was that they're liberal and they don't like Trump. And let me tell you something. When it comes to an award like that, I don't remember any other president even thinking about Elvis, much less giving him an award. I mean, you know, here you got a good old-fashioned liberal, Bill Clinton, but Bill thought too much of the women in himself. He never would have given Elvis an award. And then you got all the way back to Reagan and a lot of others. It really hurts that one of them couldn't find enough time out of their,
busy
schedule
ribbons
to go and receive this award. I don't care who give it. I got news for you. If it had been the damn devil and they asked me, I would have went and received it. Elvis meant that much to me. And that's what hurts the most, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. If you think about it, he said even if the devil were to present Elvis with the award, I would have been there to receive it. So who knows what the reasoning was? I've never actually seen it. I don't even know if they made an official statement as to why they didn't. You know, they had Tim Snowden there to receive it, and it's kind of, you got to think maybe from Donald Trump's point of view, it's like, wow, I'm, you know, presenting your dad with this award and nobody from his family came there to receive it for him. I was pretty disappointed by it. Now here, let me play for you the actual ceremony, which I think is really good and nice. And make sure to comment down below and tell me what your guys' feelings are about this issue. And make sure to hit, again, the like button. It helps to grow and expand the channel if you're enjoying it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some of the videos that I also put up on other channels down in the description, and we'll talk to you next time.
Our final Medal of Freedom, and here's another one who's just very incredible. Today goes to one of the most beloved artists and most enduring cultural icons that has ever lived. The king of rock and roll, the true king, and you have to say that, Elvis Aaron Presley.
The worlds thy hands have made.
That was Elvis. That was my idea. Say, give me a little song. That was, I guess, a little promotional ability, but I will tell you he was something special. I'd like to hear the rest of the song. I don't know why they cut it off so short. They have no promotional ability, that's why. Growing up from humble beginnings in Mississippi, Elvis lived from 1935 to 1977 and first rose to fame with the 1954 single, That's All Right, recorded at the fabled Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee, great place. He soon skyrocketed to international stardom, recording over 3 decades of unforgettable hits, from Heartbreak Hotel to Suspicious Minds to Burning Love. Elvis also won 3 Grammys for his gospel recordings, which were incredible, including his soaring live performance of How Great Thou Art. Just got to hear a little piece of it. Deeply patriotic, Elvis served in the United States military at the height of his fame. He had a choice, and to him it wasn't a choice. Presley starred in more than 30 films, and his 1973 television special, Elvis Aloha from Hawaii, was viewed by more than 1 billion people around the world, one of the highest ever in the history of television. After redefining music in the 50s and redefining cinema in the 60s, the King, as he was known by everybody to this day, they call him the King, revolutionized live performances in the 1970s. From the moment Elvis walked on the stage to the closing chords of Can't Help Falling in Love, crowds were enraptured by Elvis's electric performances and unbreakable bond with his fans. In fact, at the end of a performance, oftentimes the fans would go so wild. I was there once in Las Vegas at the Hilton. The fans were ripping the place apart, screaming. They were going crazy. And they announced, Elvis has left the house. Elvis, if they didn't say that, I think I'd still be there. Maybe I wouldn't be here. But they had to do that. Elvis has gone. Elvis has left. Today, we're glad to be joined by President and CEO of Elvis Presley Enterprises, Jack Sawden. Jack, thank you very much.
Elvis Aaron Presley. Elvis Presley defined American culture to billions of adoring fans around the world. The king of rock and roll, Elvis fused gospel, country, and rhythm and blues to create a sound all his own, selling more than 1 billion records. Elvis also served nearly 2 years in the United States Army, humbly accepting the call to serve despite his fame. He starred in 31 films, drew record-breaking audiences to his shows, sent television ratings soaring, and earned 14 Grammy Award nominations. He ultimately won 3 Grammy Awards for his gospel music. Decades after his passing, Elvis Presley remains an enduring and beloved American icon. The United States is proud to honor this American legend.